you ever thought about the cost of how much it is to go to a doctor's visit without health care coverage? Well, I was speaking to a friend of mine at work, and she told me that it was $180 without any type of insurance coverage. This can range anywhere from $108 to $180, depending on if you're going to a specialist or to a regular doctor's visit. That's without insurance. So today, the purpose of my speech is to persuade you the benefits of the Affordable Care Act to Americans who are uninsured and to the small business owner. I will do this by giving you 4 main points. I am credible to speak on this topic due to my extensive research and also due to the fact that I've been a registered nurse for 17 years and my current role is a claim review RN at one of the largest insurance companies in the United States. My 4 main points include the benefits of healthcare coverage under the Affordable Care Act, the monetary and tax credits under the Affordable Care Act, how the small business owners can afford insurance under the Affordable Care Act, and how having insurance will benefit your family. I would like to begin my discussion with how the Affordable Care Act will benefit your family. The Affordable Care Act was signed into law in September of 2010 and became effective as of October 2013. This became effective with the opening of the healthcare exchange or marketplace. With the opening of the healthcare exchange and marketplace, thousands of Americans were afforded access to government-based plans based upon a family size and annual income. They had the choice of choosing a wide variety of plans based upon their income and their size. This is not a choice though. You do have to be signed up by March 31st, 2014 with some sort of insurance, whether it is private or through the exchange. Your family though has the choice of choosing a private insurance provider or going through the healthcare marketplace. I will begin my next topic by showing you how the Affordable Care Act will benefit your family with the monetary and the tax credits. According to the IRS.gov, as of January 1st, 2013, a family can claim their health care expenses when it reaches 10% of a family's annual income. This will affect your 2013 tax return filed in 2014. For Americans 65 years and older, a temporary tax exemption will be in place until December 2016 with a start date of January 2013. This will help families decrease the cost of their health care expenses or receive some of that money back that they paid out throughout the years for their medical expenses. According to the IRS.gov, a family who purchases health care coverage through the healthcare exchange or marketplace can have a premium tax credit to help cover the cost of health care insurance. This credit can be given up front to the insurance company to help them cover the cost of the health care coverage they choose. According also to the healthcare exchange, you can keep your children on your insurance plan until the age of 26. The healthcare exchange, or the Affordable Care Act, has also provided families with a reduction in copays, free annual and preventive care visits, and that is according to the HHS.gov. According to Andy Laurie, the cost of healthcare spending will be reduced and out-of-pocket expenses for a family will be lowered, with the annual cost of healthcare now being $4,700, and insurance through the healthcare exchange reducing this cost to $3,900 per year. Families can now afford to go to the doctor free of charge for sick visits, annual visits, and preventive care visits, where before, visits like these were almost impossible due to the cost of out-of-pocket if there was no insurance coverage. Before the law, a family could be devastated from a chronic illness or a major catastrophic event that required long-term care or hospitalization. This in turn provides access to medical care and a reduction in out-of-pocket expenses before the law that family could. In addition to previous examples stated, the Affordable Care Act will provide affordable quality care to a family with improving the quality and decreasing the cost of health care provided according to the HHS.gov. As of 2012, the Affordable Care Act gives you a choice of private or insurance coverage. Insurance companies cannot deny coverage based upon pre-existing condition, age, or any other reason. You are protected under the law. They cannot withdraw insurance. They cannot increase your premiums without a justifiable reason. And there will be no limits on your health care expenses, or that if you have a major health care expense, they cannot put limits on how much they will pay. Children, again, are covered until the age of 26. And personally, I've seen this happen millions of times through my work. I've seen thousands of claims go through for adults, young adults who are 21 years or older. If service is denied, you're protected your right to appeal. The Affordable Care Act is also beneficial to the small business owner. They are available to afford the affordable health care coverage due to the cost of most of them are not able to afford it due to the cost of the insurance premiums. With this law, the companies can now afford coverage by receiving a tax break to help decrease the cost of health care coverage. In order for a small business to qualify for a tax credit, they must offer coverage for the first time or maintain their current coverage, and they must cover 50% of the cost for the health care coverage for 25 or more full-time employees. According to the KaiserFoundation.org, small business owners who do not have a workplace wellness program in place prior to March of 2010 are now eligible for grants to start these programs. The Kaiser Foundation also states that employers will receive a 35% tax credit on contributions toward the insurance premiums, which will be calculated on a sliding scale. These incentives can help the small business person afford the cost of providing health care. In conclusion, I have presented you with 4 points that will show how the benefits of the Affordable Care Act can be advantageous to the uninsured Americans and the small business owner. I have done this by showing you how health care benefits are under the Affordable Care Act, the tax credit and monetary benefits of the Affordable Care Act, what health care coverage under the Affordable Care Act means, and how the Affordable Care Act benefits the small business owner. Today I've given you evidence that I hope persuaded you to show you how the Affordable Care Act can be advantageous to the small business owner and uninsured Americans. After this presentation, will you be signing up for insurance coverage if you have no coverage? And do you see the benefits of the Affordable Care Act? Thank you.